Welcome back to the Commander series, where we will be going in-depth in each commander. We will be breaking down the commander, by discussing how to obtain their shards, the skill order, the talents that should be used, best places to use said commanders, and finally which other commanders can be paired with them. In today's video we will be discussing Bakshi, the Wolf Hermit. What's up guys, MEOWER here, back with a new video in the Commander series. On episode 6 of the series we will be discussing Bakshi, one of the newer legendary commanders and the one who made CAV somewhat viable with all the survivability he offers. Usually used for raiding and picking off stranglers, Bakshi gives the much needed survivability for CAV and offers them a cover for one of their biggest weaknesses. We will be looking at his attributes, his skills, his talent trees and the requirements to max him to level 60. A few things to keep in mind: all legendary commanders need on average 10,000 star XP and 7,852,000 hero XP to fully max out to 4 stars and level 60. Also, to fully max out skills you will need a total 690 shards after summoning to awaken a legendary commander. I will tell you where you can obtain his shards and the easiest methods to do so in the process. Let's get started. Bakshi has two main attributes, and a useless one: cavalry, peacekeeping and skills. Our build will focus on skill as the main tree and cavalry as the secondary. It is not worth investing a single point on peacekeeping tree as it is completely useless on Bakshi. The cavalry playstyle in general is considered to be mostly hit and run, cutting off reinforcements, stragglers, and killing farmers. Get in, do as much damage as possible and get out. The build we will be using helps with that as it ensures maximizing the damage dealt by skills and troops while maintaining a high mobility aspect and adding to the initial fight impact. Now for the build, we will be using the skill tree as the core of the build, and the cavalry as secondary. There is a second build, but I do not recommend it as it is not as good as the first. The main goal of the first build is to improve the already high skill damage of Bakshi, and when he is paired with Emrys, the rage generation synergizes together and both deal single target damage, so making them get off their skills as fast as possible adds to the playstyle of cavalry, which is hit and run. The reason why we go for thirst for blood in the skill tree instead of caged animal, because you should not be in a fight for that long to maximize the caged animal bonus. The second build is purely for raiding gatherers and not interacting with enemy armies, as this build makes you very squishy, very fast and do a lot of damage in a short period. You can either go for Bloodmark or Inescapable, both are viable, so it will be to your preference and how many times you think you will be able to engage and disengage. That is it for the build we will be using. Now for the skills. As we discussed before, you should always max out a commander's first skill before progressing them further. In case of Bakshi, his ideal build should be 5155 before awakening, as his second skill is extremely useless since you should never use Bakshi for peacekeeping. You can obtain his shards from the Wheel of Fortune event or exchanging universal shards to him. These are the only two methods to obtain him, and exchanging only works after you summon him. Now for the commander pairings. Bakshi Emrys, for picking off retreating armies with build 1 and hunting down gatherers. Emrys Bakshi, for hunting gatherers. Bakshi Alistar. Bakshi Thea, needs further experimentation but not very recommended, could work for PvP, with build 1. That is all you need to know about Bakshi. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to like, share with your friends and subscribe. And of course feel free to ask any questions you want in the comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Meow meow.